It's on? Of course it's on. I'm on. You're on. And we are all up and ready to go. You know why? I did a screen grab. Check it out. Snowflakes and an abundance behind me here at Beaver Creek. Good morning to our Facebook followers, YouTube, Roku, Apple TV. I don't care what you're watching on or from where in the world. You are tuned in live right now to VDL, and we have an action-packed show for you today. I'll be here in Beaver Creek with Alan from Starting Hearts. We have Trisha back in the studio who's going to talk all things mountain-oriented and, of course, a touch of fashion. And then that handsome young buck is Cameron. He's over in Vail. We got it covered. We're 9 days from Christmas, and we do have, did I mention, snow? Mm-hmm. VDL starts right now.
Hi, I'm Trisha Swenson.
I'm Brazzo.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Ken Hovey.
I'm Meredith Kirkman.
I'm Ty Diaz.
I'm Charlie Kennedy.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
Vail Daily Live.
We are VDL.
BDL.
We are VDL.
Yes, we are VDL, and welcome to the show. Thanks to Ken for kicking us off this morning. He's up at that super cozy Park Hyatt Beaver Creek. I could hear the Christmas music in the background, but things are looking very holiday-like around the Vail Valley. So we're glad you're joining us this morning. We've got a lot to tell you about, a lot of things going on. It is December 16th. I'm Trisha Swenson. We do have Karen Morgan over in Vail, Ken Hovey up at Beaver Creek. So we'll be bouncing around today. But first of all, new snow. We did get 3 inches new at Vail and 5 over at Beaver Creek. So this was that storm that came through fast and furiously yesterday morning. In fact, it closed down I-70 for a bit. It caused power outages down in Boulder, the Front Range, as well as the Eastern Plains. Saw a lot of wind, a little bit more heavier winds than we received up here. So, boy, it was a crazy day for travel and for getting around the state of Colorado and beyond. But things look a little bit better today. We'll see a little sunshine, and we'll get to that weather forecast in just a moment. But as Ken mentioned, you can watch us on YouTube and Facebook. And if you watch us during the live show, we'll be with you for about an hour, 7:30 to 8:30 or so. Feel free to chat with us. There's chat features in both of those platforms. You can ask us questions or just tell us where you're tuning in from. We want to know where you're watching from. And then also, you can watch us on demand. We've got Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire. We're also a podcast on Spotify. And most recently, we just got on Xfinity Comcast Channel 17. That's Outside Television. People are like, what's Outside Television? It's this. It's the Outside Magazine, which started in 1977. So we're glad to be a part of that network as well. But should I kind of get to the weather first before we do? Let's do our first weather just so we can kind of help you plan your day, and then we'll go out to the remote. This weather is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. So as I mentioned, we did pick up some snow from yesterday, 3 inches new at Vail, 5 over at Beaver Creek. Currently, we're chilly. It is almost in the single digits when I drove in this morning, but 11 outside in Vail. But at the real feel, it feels like 1 below 0. So the humidity is up, and that can really affect what the temperatures feel like. This is a live shot of Vail, the West Vail exit, eastbound I-70. This was at a standstill yesterday at this time. I was caught in that traffic trying to get to our remote location in Vail, so I just did a little remote from the inside of my car. And then now today, we're going to reach into the 30s. So we'll be low 30s, mid 30s, depending on where you're at in the Vail Valley. We'll have partly sunny skies, and then the clouds are going to build. And we have a 30% chance of snow showers, mainly after 5 p.m. going into the evening, and the wind is going to pick up as well. East wind, 5 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts up to 25. Not quite as bad as what we saw, but we're going to still have a little bit of wind associated with this. So we'll have a little bit of that fog, a little bit of that snow overnight, And then for your Friday, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before 2. So we could pick up a little bit from this system. Not anything like we saw last Thursday and Friday with that foot of snow, but hey, we'll take it inch by inch, whatever we can get. We're happy to have it. And, with this new snow, we've been able to just really have some good conditions out on the slopes. I heard it was pretty good out there. So head on out to the mountains. 3 inches new at Vail, 5 over at Beaver Creek. But now let's check in with our remote host. We're going to go to Ken Hovey first. He's standing by at the Park Hyatt. This is one of the most prettiest hotels up there. And that view, like, you don't even have to go outside. You feel like you're outside.
I totally agree, Tricia. And it's great to be in here. The reason is with these cold temperatures outside, the snow guns are firing. You can't hear them now, but as soon as I step foot out there, so why not take advantage of the Park Hyatt? Alan Hillfarb will be coming up in just a moment. He has a great program. It's called Starting Hearts. We're going to learn about that. They just had a night of excellence, and he also has a great way that if you are looking for the perfect Christmas gift, how about the gift of skiing? And he has a way that you can help out their program by making a donation and also getting a lift ticket. So this is a cool idea. But Tricia, it is cold out there. We're going to take it on over to Cameron. Bundle up today if you're coming in. Roads are good, but to my knowledge, we do have a storm system coming. Quickly, though, I was curious on the week. I know that both resorts reported some snow last night, Beaver Creek with the 5 inches, and then Vail with 3. Vail has 17 inches in the past 7 days, so almost a foot and a half. But guess what? Beaver Creek, they did get the foot and a half. They went to 18 inches in the past 7 days, and with these colder temperatures, Tricia, it is awesome. Christmas week is upon us. We're making a lot of snow, and the snow gods seem to be letting it go. Sending a bunch our way, and more is in the forecast.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, I love that music behind you. Is it a little quiet in there? Are there people milling around, or what's it like?
It is quiet. Let's just get into it with our viewers. There's some things that I see that I'd love to take a picture of or video and capture that moment, but then it's awkward when you're taking a picture of a family having just the most wonderful time. But, yeah, stranger danger, right? But it is moments that we see, and I was even thinking about it driving up into Beaver Creek, the lights that are here. I mean, it really overwhelms you to live here and to be a part of this. And as I get older, I get more sentimental. But as I came in, saw a family going in for breakfast, the little girl still in her PJs. You can imagine she's dreaming of Santa Claus coming. At the concierge desk, they have a little a box that says letters to Santa. So evidently, if you're in the area, you can come up with your kids and put the letter to Santa to make sure that he gets that message before the 25th. And it's just a very family atmosphere, and it's great to see the snow, and it's great to see the families starting to descend upon Eagle County. It's starting to get busy.
It definitely is. Okay. All right, Ken, we'll check in with you a little bit later, but right now we're going to take it over to Vail Village, and we have Cameron. He is standing by. I think you're standing by. Oh, wait. I thought you were by the fire pits. You've moved locations. Okay, tell us where you are.
I did. So Tricia, good morning. Great to see you. And we're out here in Vail Village. When you saw me a little while ago, Tricia, we were over in Solaris Plaza by the ice skating rink, and the Zamboni decided it was time to go to work. So we've relocated. We're now here by the covered bridge. We're just on Gore Creek here. It's beautiful this morning, and when you say it feels like it's -1, I believe you. It is quite frigid, but got all the layers on. Excited for it to get up to the 30s today. But it's a beautiful morning here in the village. People are headed into work. People are just strolling out about already this morning. It's a great time to be in Vail.
Well, and you know what, Cameron? Just downstream from you, okay, right, the Gore Creek Promenade in front of Mountain Standard and up the creek restaurant. This Sunday, they're going to be revealing the 15th annual Vail Winterfest, and this is the big ice sculptures. And Olive Moya, who has been involved with some public art in the Vail Transportation Center, she's going to be joining Alpine Ice, Paul Wharton, and they're going to be collaborating, creating some of these ice sculptures. And then, have you ever seen the lanterns that are strung along the International Bridge? They're going to be doing their lantern walk and their, the lantern display. That's going to be happening this Sunday as well. So just a little bit, like probably, a football field away from you downstream is where this will all be happening starting Sunday night.
Yeah, exactly. It's exciting. There's lots to do in the village. Now, you say it's downstream, but I would not recommend getting in the water to get there. But lots of stuff to do. And actually, I was just looking this morning. I was checking out the Vail Daily paper, and the Colorado Ski and Snow Sports Museum has a walking tour later today. Get all your history. I think it starts at 11 o'clock this morning, but all the history of Vail and all the things that have happened here over the last few decades, and just incredible to know more about it and learn more about this beautiful area that we're so fortunate and privileged to be able to enjoy.
Yeah, you know what? We have a short yet impressive history. We're almost to our 60th anniversary. We started in 1962, but really cool to see that. Hey, we're going to let you warm up. I know it's chilly, so we're going to take it to a break. We're going to let Cameron warm up, and we'll follow him throughout the Vail Village. But once again, we are seeing temperatures right around 11 degrees, feels like 1 below zero, and then 3 inches new at Vail and 5 over at Beaver Creek. We'll be back.
Here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
That's got to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
Join us in a virtual presentation for this year's Eagle County Public Safety Awards. Help support those individuals and safety agencies that work daily to keep us safe. Sunday, December 19th, 6 p.m., youtube.com/Starting Hearts Vail. Call 970-763-5306 for more information.
All right, welcome back to VDL. I'm Trisha Swenson. I want to thank Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling our adventure this morning. You could stop by. They have their Roastery Cafe just outside of Minturn, and then their newest location is up the escalators, just about one level down from the chairlifts up at Beaver Creek. So stop by if you need to grab some tea or maybe a little hot chocolate. They even have some adult beverages later on today. But get your coffee and fuel your adventure. But it's time to look at your headlines. First of all, big news. We did get 5 inches new at Beaver Creek and 3 inches new over at Vail Mountain. But what made headlines in today's Vail Daily for Thursday the 16th? Well, you can find it here. Blow It Away. That's the name of the cover photo. Joel Borgich with the Eagle River Inn. Snow blows. Snow after a storm rolled in Wednesday in Minturn. High winds accompanied the snow as the front moved in as well. So quite a few drifts out there also. But that was a familiar scene, getting those snow blowers fired up yesterday. All right, but headlines for today: mask staying in schools. County prepares to extend public health order in schools through January 17th as uncertainty about the new variant looms. More on this on page A3. Also in today's news, the early morning snow squall impacts Eagle County traffic. Top wind gusts recorded at about 62 miles per hour as the snow arrives in the high country. So more on that on page A4. Also in today's paper, in sports news, Schifrin to sit out World Cup this weekend. Edward Stars looking to catch up on training. But other Eagle County locals will be out and about in moguls. You can check it out, the Alpe d'Huez in France with Kai Owens and Tess Johnson and Dylan Walsick. And then in snowboarding, the Dew Tour is happening at Copper Mountain. We'll have Chris Corning, Ryan Walkendorfer, and Zoe Kalapos. And in alpine skiing, River Radamus will be over in Italy with the Super G on Friday. So check out those details on page 825. And speaking of athletes, Pates to hold fundraiser for concussion education. Olympian to introduce baseline brain scans for local athletes in concussion-prone sports. More on that on page A5. And then on A2, inspiring confidence. Longtime local and U.S. Paralympic alpine skier Sarah Will played an integral role in making the new Paralympic alpine Barbie perfect. So you can learn more about that in today's paper. Grab your copy. They're located for free in newspaper dispensers from Eastville all the way down to Dotsero, or you can just go online. You can find archive stories. You can sign up for the newsletters and alerts, especially when things happen on the roads, like we saw yesterday with I-70 and Highway 131 being impacted by the weather. So vaildaily.com for more details. But we're going to take it back up to Beaver Creek. Ken Hovey is standing by, and he's going to let us know about a great event that you can view on Sunday, a night of excellence. Here's more.
Good morning. Tricia, we were just complimenting you. Alan was. He was wondering if you were going to show up, but it made me realize we've been together 18 years. Man, how time flies. And then I was thinking about your program, Starting Hearts. It has been in the Valley for quite a while.
Yes, started in 2010, so we're now in our 11th year.
Yeah. And tell us about the program, because I want to get to this, especially for the guys. Everybody can benefit from this, but if you want to get behind a program, this is the one.
Well, we do a lot of education, free education throughout Eagle County. We've now trained, I think, more than 35,000 people in how to address a cardiac arrest. And we put defibrillators all over the county. We have more defibrillators in Eagle County today than virtually anywhere on the planet. And as a result, our save rate here is really spectacular.
I love it. I'm going to go out there. It's not going to happen right now. I worry about having a heart attack. I'm one of those guys. I'm just turned 50. It can happen. I go to the doctor regularly, but you just never know. And it could be you or a friend or just someone. And you're like, where's the defibrillator? And odds are, even right here at the Park Hyatt, we could scramble and find one quickly.
Absolutely. We have more than 400 in Eagle County and every public location you can imagine.
That's like 10 per mile. Right? I mean, if you went through the county, what is the county? 40 miles long, 45 miles long?
Yeah, so the devices are everywhere, and we teach people how to use them, and they're really for the public. And when the public can help someone in time of need, the save rate is spectacular.
And that's it. And also, you know, CPR obviously helps a lot, but there's nothing that helps like a defibrillator and then getting them to the proper care immediately.
That's correct.
Yeah, and tell me about that process. You know, there is someone watching, they've either trained with you or they know where the defibrillator is. What is the process from the moment that you'd see something occur until getting 911 contacted and coming?
So our educational program is called Call, Push, Shock, which are the 3 basic steps that one would take in a situation where somebody needed help. So we call 911. Of course, we want the professionals on scene as quickly as possible. Then we do CPR, call, push. So we're doing chest compressions to keep the blood moving throughout the body. And then using a defibrillator, we shock that heart back into its normal rhythm. And if we can do that in the first few minutes, the possibility for that person to stay with us goes up as high as 70%. Although across the nation, the save rate is a dismal 10% today.
Oh, interesting. I wonder what correlates with those statistics. But let's face it, we do have a lot of people that come here. They're exercising vigorously out there on the mountain. They're consuming beverages. They're driving also in icy conditions. I mean, there's so many areas. There's an old saying, it's a hard life in the mountains. It could be a little bit rugged. So it's nice to know that there's a little bit of a safety blanket out there.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to respond quickly. And when we do as lay responders, as the public, we're part of the chain of survival that helps save people. And as a result, our save rate in Eagle County is one of the highest in the nation.
I love this. This is a great. I told you this is why you want to tune into this and to learn more about Starting Hearts. Another thing that you can find out about, if you want to learn more from the comfort of your home, is you just had an awards ceremony recently that we're going to be able to view on YouTube within the next couple days.
Yes, correct. So we get together with Rotary. There are 3 Rotary clubs here in Eagle County every year to recognize our frontline heroes, the emergency responders, and those who really step up and do something special to help us throughout the year. So it was an amazing event at Donovan Pavilion. It was a packed house, and we gave away 14 awards to those most deserving safety organizations and individuals and teams.
That is wonderful. What a great way to give back. I know many of the EMS individuals here in the county, whether it be from the ambulances, right down to the sheriff's department. We work with them every day. They are such good people, and we appreciate them, and they're fun too. Great way to give back. I love this. Before we wrap it up, we have a way that you can give back and go skiing. Tell us about this.
Yes, so through the generosity of Vail Resorts and their Epic Promise program, we have 14 day ski passes, and we're offering them basically for 30% off, $140 on a $200 ski pass to the first 14 people who send us an email at info@startinghearts.org.
Say it, so there's some of these available.
14 altogether.
So 14, get your pens because you want this. It is rare that I get to promote discounted lift tickets on air. So if you need a lift ticket, would the ticket be good for all year?
Yes, it is.
So if you need a discounted lift ticket for your friend that's coming in from New Hampshire, in whenever, March, and you want it, this is a great way to do it because it's going to a great cause. Great to see you.
Yep, I just want to mention this Sunday, go to the Starting Hearts YouTube channel, and there's a 1-hour show where we're replaying the awards.
That's right, I'm sorry. And I really wanted to focus on that. A night of excellence, shining a light on those who serve Eagle County emergency responders. They did the awards ceremony already, but you get to watch exactly went down and applaud them in your own way in the comfort of your own home. This is great, Alan. You're doing good stuff.
Thank you so much.
I truly hope I never need one, whether for myself or for anyone else, but to know that it's there in the time of need is a great thing. Good to see you all. Okay. You're watching VDL. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we've got Cameron. He's in Vail, and then, of course, Tricia Swinson back in the studio, and I'll head outdoors here at Beaver Creek. We'll see you in a moment.
Future Foundation empowers families and individuals affected by domestic violence and sexual assault through prevention, crisis intervention, advocacy, and long-term healing services. Join us in making futures bright for survivors in our community.
This is the sound of a gift that keeps it simple. No late-night assembly, no batteries required, no complications. An Omaha Steaks gift is easy to give and a joy to receive. This holiday, give the gift that's simply perfect. Just a little holiday wisdom from Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com/TV to order the perfect gift today for just $99.99, and we'll include 8 additional burgers free.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
Vail Daily Live is here. Vail Daily Live is now.
It's winter and we are back. VDL streams everywhere.
On the mountain, off the mountain.
On every screen.
On Facebook, YouTube.
On Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Spotify.
And now, we're on Outside TV 17.
Live and on demand, 7 days a week.
Hey everybody, we want to give you some details on the weather right now. It's a chilly one. We are looking at the low teens of 11 degrees when we last checked, but the real feel, one below zero. Let's bring up some maps to let you know what's going on. We will see some sunshine pop up today, but then we'll have some clouds coming in as well because we have a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 5 p.m. Those winds, they're not going to be as strong as they were yesterday, but they'll be east 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming west a little later on, and then they could gust as high as about 25 miles per hour today. And then tonight we'll see snow showers likely, maybe 1 to 3 inches possible. So not a big, huge storm that's coming through, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take anything that we can get. Overnight low will drop into the teens again. And then for Friday, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before 2 p.m. And then as we go into the next couple of days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, pretty nice for traveling and for arriving in the Vail Valley and coming out to do some skiing and riding in the 30s and low 40s. Overnight lows, though, will still drop down into those cool temperatures, single digits, that sort of thing, low teens. Here's a look at the terrain and lift status for Vail Mountain. We are 24% open. We're opening up more terrain as we can. We now have 14 lifts open, and this includes magic carpets and everything, but we basically have most of the front side, I would say, because we've got the Lion's Head gondola. We've also got lift 2, Avanti Express. We've got your the gondola out of Vail Village, Gandhi 1, and then Cheers 4 and 3 out of Midvale. Number 11 is open out of Northwoods, Sourdough, Tier 14, and then we also have Golden Peak opening with the Riva Bon Express, lift number 6. We did receive 3 inches of new snow in the last 24 hours over at Vail and 5 over at Beaver Creek. So that's a quick look at the mountains. But we want to let you know what's going on with the traffic because that's looking pretty good today. So compared to yesterday I was actually caught in the I-70 closure eastbound. I was doing the show from my the cab of my car, but you can see things are moving quite smoothly this morning. Boy, they're going a little fast through Dow Junction. Look at those people. Hey, you know what? Dow Junction is actually, I call it one of the most dangerous stretches of I-70. Doesn't seem very intimidating, but it is the elevation change from east to west, the curves, the bridges. So slow it down. As Ken Hovey says, slow it down, turbo. Just take it easy through Dow Junction. And do remember that things that melt during the day refreeze overnight, especially with these really chilly temperatures that we have overnight. So that's a quick look at what's going on with the roads, with the weather, and the terrain on the mountains. But we want to let you know what's happening up at Beaver Creek. Ken Hovey has been standing by up at the Beeview, is inside the cozy Park Hyatt. I think we're going to force him outside right now. But a few things that are happening. We're bringing back Thursday Night Wonder at Beaver Creek. And if you haven't seen these art displays, this is pretty cool. There's 5 big displays throughout the village. They're interactive. They're very Instagram worthy. So check those out. And then we have Beaver Creek Extraordinaire Presents Cheer, and that's going to be coming up the day after Christmas, all the way through the day or two after New Year's, and really fun family activities. And then Thursday Night Lights. I love this. My nieces and nephews grew up doing this. So this is a family ski down, and it's level 5 skier or above, so it's not beginner skiers because you are skiing and riding in the dark. They split up the skiers and snowboarders. They give you the glow sticks, and you go up Hay Meadow Express, Gondola 1, and then you cruise on down. It's such a fun experience, and this is free. It's a free family activity, so you can check that out on Thursdays, kicking off tonight. Thursday Night Lights is back. But let's take it over to Vail. Vail has a lot of things going on too. We have Cameron standing by. Cameron, where did you end up? All right, walking around. How's it going?
Chef.
Did you find another fire pit?
Warming up slightly.
Okay.
But
Oh,
only
really?
slightly.
Like a degree, like maybe. Yeah.
Like just a smidge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tricia, we've relocated once again. We're over on Wall Street. You can see behind me is Gore Creek Drive. And actually, I'm going to take you on a little bit of a college tour, walk backwards, show you the sights kind of deal here. So for those of you watching, if you're like me, you may have neglected to do some Christmas shopping. So I have some work to do, and I want to show you where you can do that Christmas shopping here in the village. So like I said, we're on Wall Street. We're just outside of the Two Arrows Cafe. We've got craniology for all your ski gear. We got all the helmets, all the shades, all the goggles. You know, if you want that delectable pair of pit vipers, craniology is the place to go. But anyways, we keep coming here. We've got Gore Creek Drive here just behind me. We're walking around the corner hill here. We've got Wild Bill's. Wild Bill's has the wildest collection of stuff. And I've got all your knickknacks and paraphernalia and everything you need. Perfect stocking stuffers can be found here at Wild Bill. All right, let's keep it coming, keep it coming. We're going to walk all the way down here, doing all the window shopping today. As we pass here, the rest of Wild Bill's here on my right. On our left here, we've got Pano, which is furs and jewelry and everything else that you need, you know, for that special someone in your life. But they're right here in between the Lancelot restaurant and a personal favorite of mine, Sweet Basil. We're keeping it moving, we're keeping it going. I'm gonna come down the road here, still going Gore Creek Drive, Squash Blossom. We've got some beautiful jewelry. We can see in here, absolutely incredible. We've got the bottle of champagne in the window, the diamonds, everything you need for Christmas, and it's not too late to get it. If we keep coming, we've got fine wines and spirits here at Vail Fine Wines. Makes sense if you ask me. And then across the street here, we're going to get around this truck. Across the street, Lululemon. So for those of you who perhaps are taking a more relaxing day on the slopes, maybe you're not on the slopes, a little athleisure wear over at Lululemon. And then of course we have our furs here. I'm gonna pan back here. Beautiful fur. I actually probably should be wearing one today because it is frigid. But anyway, as we keep coming, we have the Cos Bar here, perfume, gifts, all sorts of cosmetics and just your general apothecary, if you will. But anyway, all of these shops, all here on Gore Creek Drive, it goes all the way down to the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. So you really get everything from fine jewelry to furs to athletic wear to chocolate, all for you here on Gore Creek Drive. Now I will say this, if window shopping is not for you, perhaps shopping for something with windows might work. And we'll talk more about that here in a minute. We're going to pan out here into the street. So we're just below the lodge at Vail. And we're going to come back in just a little bit here in Vail. We're going to go over to the Gorsuch Ski Cafe. And we're going to talk with Barbara Scribbins, who's a realtor from LIV Sotheby's International Realty. We're going to talk all about Penthouse 411 here. So I'm going to give you the 411 on Penthouse 411 here at the lodge at Vail. Trisha?
Okay.
How do you do?
I love it. You know what? Were you the college tour guide? I can see that you were the tour guide. You walk backwards well. Hey, and we got Ken here too. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, everyone's here. Hey, you know what? You mentioned Cameron Squash Blossom. They're having their 2-year anniversary today. Kevin and Hillary Magner took this over in December of 2019. They've had quite the ride with a pandemic in the middle, but really happy for them. But all right, guys. I feel so guilty being warm in the studio. Are you guys okay?
No, Trisha, I have a question for you.
Yes.
And by the way, that was just impromptu, some of Beaver Creek staff going up. I love when we get the knuckles in the morning from, instructors and it's like getting fired up for the morning. But Trisha, I'm a little upset.
What?
Where'd you get this Cameron fella from? I feel like you trying to find me 30 years ago. Look at that. Look, keep us side by side right there. Let's go side by side here with Cameron.
Okay, put him side by side,
so
Emma.
Charismatic.
Look good, Ken.
Look at that. He's got the hat. He's got the hair, though. Cameron, I got some advice for you, though. This is some old man advice. I mean, even look at our gloves. But Cameron, hold your hands up. Are those Kinkos? Close. Listen, when you get older and you're...
They're birds of prey.
Oh,
birds of prey gloves.
What are you doing?
He's got birds of prey gloves.
I'm just telling you, when you get old, Cameron, which is going to happen to you, bud, and you're going to appreciate starting hearts even more, you get mittens. It's like your fingers are having a party in there, and they stay really warm. So Mittens,
Like
my
a hot
friend.
tub for the fingers.
Hot tub.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah.
invited to the mitten party.
Hey, great segment, Cameron. Lots of good shopping options. I'll be over in Vail. But Tricia, I wanted to jump on with you and talk about paddling. You've been asking me about going stand-up paddling all summer.
Well,
Are you ready to go?
No, not in the cold. I mean, yeah,
Why?
because I think it'd be really cold.
We can go right now. How about we take our viewers stand-up paddling down the Colorado River right now, and we'll chat about it. Because the river is running. You can go paddle right now. This was 2 days ago. I had to walk my shuttle, Tricia, because obviously nobody's down there paddling. But true ice water. Doesn't this look appealing? Come on, it's beautiful.
No, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. But man, aren't your hands cold, or do you have like mittens, water mittens?
I went mitten free. Kind of like snowboarding. This is like Rocky Mountain whitewater snowboarding. The question always is, though, Ken, do you ever fall in? Well, since we had those floods this past summer, this rapid changed, and yes, indeed. Going into the drink.
See, that's what I would be afraid of.
Listen.
We can't hear it. Oh, okay. Oh, we can't hear it. We can't hear it. We're
I
just.
don't have here. I referenced it. That was a cold one.
Oh.
That was a chilly one. I didn't get through it fall free. But I point that out, Tricia, because we do have so many whitewater people out there. It was a challenge to get on the river this summer in that area because of the slides. Both the Grizzly exit is open and the Shoshone one, so you can do it if you can get a shuttle. The bike path is technically closed. There is a gate. I wasn't on a bike. That's my excuse for using that as a shuttle. But it is beautiful down there, and what a cool place to go check out, even if you're a visitor, to cruise through Glenwood Canyon. There's a bit of construction in there, but it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll go with you, but not in the winter. I'll go on a hot summer day. Okay, we'll get Cameron out there too. We'll bring it out there.
Great to see you guys. Tricia, I'm gonna have more information on Beaver Creek. We will send it back over to Cameron, but lifts are getting open here, and I don't know what is it, a couple hours.
Yeah,
to go up,
9.
And we do have snow to report. Do you want to shed some light on that?
Oh, yeah.
Do we have the time?
We've got 5 inches new at the Beeve and 3 over at Vail in the last 24 hours. And Ken, it's looking really good up there at Beaver Creek. I mean, it's amazing what a couple weeks can do. They just opened on November 29th.
I couldn't agree more. It's incredible. You know, I was using some Jedi mind trick stuff a few weeks ago by not showing certain areas because we knew that we had great terrain up here, but there was also spots that flat out were looking at grass, and that's not as necessary now. Great coverage, and I don't know, can you hear that?
Yeah, snow guns.
The snow gun. Yeah, it's because we're in the single-digit temperature range right now, so the guns are firing. Mother Nature's providing. More's on the way. For your snow report, don't even need to go to beavercreek.com unless you need to book something today. 5 inches in the past 12 hours. This is a shock because we had nothing down in Eagle and Gypsum. Tricia, 18 inches. A foot and a half, girl.
I know.
In the past week. That's amazing. 65 inches current for the season, 38-inch base depth. That is great. We are still below average, but it's improved the conditions dramatically. Should we talk about Vail?
Oh, yeah. We got Vail. And you know what? The lifts over at Vail, it's pretty much like we have the front side open as far as lift number 6, 11, 14, 3, 4, 1, 2, 19, 15. I mean, Ken, that's pretty much the majority of the front side.
Yes, a lot is opening. There's your stats. I screen grab everything in the morning. I'm scrambling coming up here because snow gets me excited. There's nothing more popular, I'd say. And what do I say around the studio? The mountains, Vail and Beaver Creek, they're the stars of the show.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about them. Snow is like the paparazzi that comes along and also the star. Vail has had 69 inches so far for the season, so a little below average, but nonetheless, 17 inches in the past 7 days. It's been hugely beneficial. And then 3 inches in the past 24 hours. They're looking at 28 inches for their base step. So a couple of feet of snow is built up there. I know everyone's looking at the resorts out to the west, California, those areas. I think Mammoth got clobbered, so it's good. Let's bring it. Come on.
Yeah.
Snow time. Snow time.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
Yeah. Snow dance. I mean, I'm going to wash my car again to get another massive storm to come through.
I wonder, you know what? I want to hear it in the chat. let's put all those like cliche, like I'm gonna snow dance and I'm gonna wash my car, I'm gonna run naked down the street. Maybe that's just me. What is your snow thing to our viewers, right? Like they know that, oh, if my left leg starts itching, if my rheumatoid kicks in my left pinky toe, it's coming.
Yeah.
If you have something that you see and you go, it's about to dump, put it in the chat. We want to know.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know. I like to wash my car. Oh, we do have a little bit of chat. You know what? Ride Divide liked Cameron's walking tour. Thank you, Ride Divide. And then let's see, Madison. Hey, thanks, Cameron. I've neglected my holiday shopping too, so I need to get all the help I can get.
I'll tell you what I'd like to do to our viewers out there. If you'd like to rent Cameron by the hour and have him show you around Vail and you shopping, hold your sir, no sir, yes ma'am, please and thank you, because he's a wonderful human being and you'll have the best time ever. Put it in the chat. You want Cameron to go. You got to buy him lunch though.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
I want a bit of the take on renting out Cameron, if that's even legal.
Someone was saying the car wash works. So go wash your car.
Come on, man. Something original. Car wash. No. Like I don't know, like a white cat runs in front of you, right? or you see a bald eagle, catch a tiny dog and drop it before you're like, well, it's gonna snow. And I only say that because I have seen a bald eagle almost catch my tiny dog.
Whoa, yeah.
Have you, Trisha, have you seen, I'm going to send it in so we can use it on air. Have you seen Pepe's vest?
No. Is it
you
like
don't know about
the
this?
side of like a Barbie doll?
Oh my gosh.
It's
I feel like,
small.
I'll tell you what.
Okay,
Viewers,
we gotta go to a break. Okay. Do you want to find the
I'm going to
picture?
send it in.
Okay.
You're going to see Pepe and a tiny dog. We'll take a break. You're watching VDL.
Pepe in a tiny vest. All right. Okay. We have more VDL coming up.
Subaru and our retailers believe in giving back. That's why, in difficult times, we provided 150 million meals to Feeding America. And now, through the Subaru Share the Love event, we're helping even more. By the end of this year, Subaru will have donated over $225 million to charity. This is what it means to be more than a car company. This is what it means to be Subaru.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels to know you have a wealth plan that covers everything that's important to you. This is what it's like to have a dedicated Fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture, making sure you have the right balance of risk and reward, and helping you plan for future generations. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
It's winter and we are back.
Snow reports.
Grooming updates.
Road reports.
Party info. Food and fun.
We are VDL.
Vail Daily Live.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
All right, I want to give you some details on the weather. We're starting to see the sun just slowly start to crest over the mountains after sunrise this morning, but the temperature's still pretty chilly. It's 13. It's increased 2 degrees since we started the show at 7:30. The real feel feels like 1 above 0. About 20 minutes ago, it was 1 below 0, but we're going to see some sunshine in the morning, but then clouds starting to build by later this afternoon. We have a 30% chance of snow showers, mainly after 5 p.m. And our winds, we could see them start to gust up to about 25 miles per hour today. Not nearly as strong as they were yesterday, but this evening, snow showers likely, mainly after 9 p.m., and then a possibility of 1 to 3 inches out of this storm system. For your Friday, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before 2 p.m., and then as we look into the next couple of days, we'll see more clouds on Friday, and then we'll see the sun return Saturday, Sunday, Monday, looking nice, great for traveling. A lot of people will be hitting the roads, hitting the airports to be making their holiday travels for the Christmas week. And we'll see temperatures right around the 30s and even low 40s by Monday. So that's a quick look at the weather. I want to also let you know about your lens of the day. So I thought I'd bring out the Smith goggles today. This is the 4D Mag. And the reason they're calling it that is because we have magnet technology. So what you can do is you can basically, there's 2 little levers on the side of the goggle, and then you basically click out one lens for the other. It kind of snaps right on, and then you put the little levers back, and you're good to go. Now this is a lens for a cloudy day, and then the darker one is for the sunny days. So this is a red sunny day lens and then a yellow low light lens. I think for today, wow, if you could bring both of these, because it's going to be sunny in the morning, and then you could have this one in the protective sleeve to put in your pocket. On the chairlift, you could swap it out. In the lodge, you could swap it out. So a couple different ways to go here. But it's really good to have the right lens for the day, the right tools for the job, if you will. So this also has the bird's eye vision. And then it clarifies not just your line, but the riders in your periphery. So really cool technology that they brought about from Smith. So there's also a Chroma Pop lens, and that enhances the contrast and natural color just to make the details pop. So if you want to learn more, you can get your Lens of the Day info and these products over at Eyepieces of Vail, the Art of Vision. They have 6 locations throughout Eagle County and 1 over in Snowmass near Aspen Mountain. So that's a quick look at your Lens of the Day. Now what are we doing, Emma?
Let's go see what's up with Sean Naylor.
Okay, you know what? We had a chance to get out on the mountain yesterday with our very own Sean Naylor. Let's find out what the conditions were like. Once again, Beaver Creek received 5 new inches of snow in the last 24 hours. Vail received 3.
Good morning, Vail! This is Sean Naylor with the Vail Daily. I'm out here at the top of Northwoods Express on a powdery Wednesday. As of this morning, however, as you can see, it is dumping. And we are going to have a really fun week here with a whole lot of snow. So let's go check out these conditions. What do y'all think? Should we hit the Black Diamond to start? Yeah, I think so. So SnowCam says there's about 3 inches on the ground right now. There's clearly more than that. It's been a little windy out here. It's especially windy in Beaver Creek. They have had delayed openings this morning due to wind. Meanwhile, over here in Vail, it is beautiful. Take a look. All right, let's go. Early Wednesday storm brought in more than we expected. Pretty chilly with the wind chill.
See and be seen with the eyepieces of Vail. View our curated collection of the best eyewear from around the world. Find your favorite brands and be introduced to new lines of eyeglasses, sunglasses, and goggles. See in style with prescription services done in-house at Eyepieces of Vail. Schedule time with one of our optometrists or get a comprehensive digital eye exam. Our on-site laboratory allows you to get your prescription done quickly so you can get back out there. Eyepieces of Vail, the art of vision.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
The Ice Spectacular returns to Dobson Ice Arena in Vail on December 23rd. View the amazing ice skating talent from Olympic, World, International, Team USA, and other seasoned professionals, including Mirai Nagasu, 2018 Olympic medalist and U.S. national champion. This 90-minute show will provide high-energy entertainment for the whole family. More information and tickets are available online at vailskatefest.com.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
All right, I want to give you some details on the weather so you can plan your day accordingly. It is chilly this morning, so if you're going to go out and walk the dog, it's about 13 right now, but it feels like 1 above 0. But that sun is going to get higher into the sky, but then we'll have some clouds building later on today because we have a 30% chance of snow showers, mainly after 5 p.m. Here's a live look at the West Vail exits, the roundabouts. I-70 moving quite smoothly compared to yesterday. Traffic looking good out there today. Now tonight, snow showers likely mainly after about 9 p.m. We could see maybe 1 to 3 inches possible. And then for your weekend, the sun returns. We'll have highs in the 30s, even low 40s by the beginning of the week. And just a nice way to get into the weekend. A lot of travelers, I'm sure, will be going to and fro, and a lot of people coming to the Vail Valley for the Christmas week. Hey, over at Vail, we received 3 inches of new snow in the last 24 hours. We have 14 lifts open, and pretty much the main front side lifts of the mountain are now open, including Golden Peak. We opened up the Rivabon Express just last week. That can take you to lift number 11, Northwoods, and Sourdough Lift, Flapjack, Tim Pants, those blue and green runs just above Northwoods. They're all open. And then from Mid-Vail, once you go up Gondola 1, Chair 4, which has been open since opening day, and and Tier 3, Wildwood Express is open. Avanti connects Vail Village with Lion's Head, and we've got out of Lion's Head, Gandhi number 19, the Eagle Bond, as well as the Little Eagle Lift and the Magic Carpet for the beginners. So lots of different terrain options, and now you can ski all the way down to the bottom of Vail Village and Lion's Head. So it's good to have Born Free open for you. Over at the Beeve, we've got Centennial Lift as well as Haymeadow Express right out of the base area. But then from there, you can take Tier 8, Cinch Express, up to Red Buffalo Express. Lots of beginner runs, nice long green runs at the top of the mountain. Great views from there as well, especially on a day like today. But don't take my word for it. Let's bring it out to Ken Hovey. He's standing by at Beaver Creek. And Ken, great to have so much more open with these recent snowstorms.
Without a doubt, and to see the snow guns fire, and I'll try to make these pans nice and slow so I don't give our viewers nausea, but over to the east of me, over right in front of the Park Hyatt at Beaver Creek, you can see those snow guns firing up at the base. Also behind me, you'll see some of the ski instructors that are getting warmed up for their day out on the slopes. I highly recommend, if it's your first day on the mountain or the last, it's always good to take a lesson. If you are a newbie, a brand newbie, definitely take a lesson, because Trisha, let's face it, there are things that you shouldn't do on the mountain, right? Things that you should learn. Let's just call them, Trisha, on mountain etiquette. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Things you shouldn't
Yes.
do on the mountain.
Exactly.
I'll just go with that. And let's take them through it. Well, I think the base area is one place that everyone can agree upon is where you see the most, the Instagram account, Jerry's of the day. People that are just doing things that they shouldn't be doing. One of those, right? Everyone can follow along except for the cool bro bras. I snowboard, by the way. Been doing it, I think, since we didn't even have high backs. But the bro bras that just want to butter everything. Don't butter slow signs. Slow signs are there for a reason. Don't jump them. Don't do dumb things around them. You're not some YouTube internet star that's going to be so cool for jumping the netting. You're going to be an absolute total kook. So that's number one. Leave the netting in place. But also, Trisha, as you come down into this area, be aware, because there's a lot of beginners. There's people that aren't as good as you. You might come around one of these turns and someone is sitting down. If you are going to stop anywhere on the mountain, you never want to stop where you can't be seen from above. But if you do stop, a good place to think about doing it is behind the netting, because technically people are not supposed to be buttering the netting. And as you come through and you make, I know, right? It's just ridiculous. But then as you come around and you come into the lift line, another thing to consider is this. This has got to be the most highly irritating thing that anyone can do, especially on a busy day, is you're coming down, you're skiing in, and then some yahoo and their family just stops right here. And they're like fixing their mittens and they're just doing stuff. Don't do it in front of the lift line, right? Do it somewhere else and keep this area open. And then the other thing is, don't smoke in the lift lines. Don't swear in the lift lines. I mean, we got, families and kids around here. Let's keep it cool. Let's spread the joy. And also this season, masks will probably be an issue. You do not have to wear a mask while you're skiing and riding a Vail. I'd recommend one today because the temperatures are in the single digits. But let's just all get in this habit of thinking about being cool, doing the right thing. And these are just a couple of them. But from a safety standpoint, I definitely recommend not stopping where you cannot be seen from above. Like if you're just gonna stop and your bro's gonna send a massive 1 foot air over the top, make sure that you can be seen from down below. Know that you pull the safety bar down on your chair as you go up, just stuff like that. Let's keep it safe.
Okay.
And let's make it easy on Ski Patrol, who is getting ready to board right
Getting
now.
ready
They're
to
gonna be headed
go.
up.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Ken. On mountain etiquette,
Absolutely.
lift line etiquette. All right, hey, we got to take it over to Vail, but thanks for that report. Boy, you could hear the crunchiness of the snow. It's chilly out there, but you know what? That's some of the best days. Just bundle up, put the boot heaters in if you need, get the hand warmers, and head out to Vail or Beaver Creek today. Beaver Creek received 5 inches new, and Vail received 3. Hey, we're going to take it back to Vail in the cozy Gorsuch Ski Cafe. We let Cameron go inside. He's going to be checking in with Barbara Scrivens. Let's find out more.
Oh, here they come.
Be ready.
Hi there. Hi, Trisha.
You just continue.
All right. So I'm here at, of course, the Ski Cafe with Barbara Scrivens from LIV Sotheby's International Realty. Barbara, thanks so much for joining us today.
Cameron, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So, Barbara, you were telling me you've been in the Valley now for 28 years. Is that right?
28 years, going on 29.
Incredible. And coming from Tennessee.
Coming from Tennessee.
Oh, my goodness. So what brought you to the Valley originally?
You know, originally it was my brother, and I came to visit him when I was very young. My mother said, don't stay. I stayed 2 weeks and came home, packed up, and I moved out here.
Incredible.
Yes.
So I've never met you officially before, but I know who you are through your involvement with the Vail Dance Festival.
Oh, yes.
How did that come about?
You know what? I am a big believer in the Vail Valley Foundation and in the dance festival itself. And I have a 14-year-old who has danced since she was 3 and is very involved as well. So it's just our passion, and you support your passion here in the Valley.
Absolutely. It's great to see people involved, people that have lived here for 28 years, be involved in the community and really involved to connect to what's going on. So now I saw a headline a couple weeks ago that said the Valley has had record sales over the last 2 years. Can you tell me what's going on with real estate right now?
Well, the article you read is absolutely correct. We are having record sales. And it's interesting because you'll hear people say, there's no inventory, and they're not lying. If you look back at 2019, there was almost 1,500 listings today.
Okay.
If you look at 2020, there were about 1,000 listings today. And right now, there are 551. So we've gone down 50% just since last year. However, you can still find what you want. Our sale, if you look at our sales volume, it's up almost 25%. And the listings sold is up as well. So I think the message today is that it's not about scarcity. And it's not about fear of missing out. You have to find someone who's connected, who knows the community, and can find you what you want.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as the Valley grows and people learn more about the Valley, it's more than just a winter destination. It becomes a summer, spring, fall, a year-round place to live. It's really important to find somebody who knows not just about two weeks in the winter, 2 weeks in, to find you the place that really connects with you. And you were mentioning earlier that there's a listing that you have called Penthouse 411 over at the Lodge at Vail. And I want you to give us the 411 on 411.
Well, as you know, the Lodge at Vail is one of the most iconic properties in Vail. It was one of the first built. It has the best location, and it's always been just a favorite of mine. So I am very blessed to be representing an amazing penthouse there. It's almost 3,000 square feet. It's 2 levels, vaulted ceilings, great views of the Gore Range, 3 bedrooms, movie room, a very spacious, great deck. And of course, the amenities at the Lodge at Vail just can't be beat. So I always tell people, just come and experience it once, and you'll buy.
I mean, the view is incredible. I mean, looking out the window there, you see on the screen, you can't beat that.
No.
And the location, you're there, you're in the heart of the village, incredible.
Yeah.
Well, Barbara, thank you so much for taking the time today to chat with us and getting to know more about what's happening in the market here in the Valley. And if you need any more information about Penthouse 411 over at the Lodge at Vail or any of Barbara's other listings, be sure to check out her website. It's barbarascrivens.com. Barbara, anything else you'd like to add before we go?
Cameron, I would just say, again, today more than ever, you need a real estate broker out there advocating for you, searching for you, finding for you. This is going to be one of the biggest purchases of your life, and you don't want to go in there blind. So I would advocate for the real estate broker in today's market.
Excellent. Well, thank you again, Barbara. Barbara Scrivens, LIV Sotheby's International Realty.
All right, Penthouse 411 at the iconic Lodge at Vail. That is just amazing that there's something for sale if you want to be right there in the heart of everything in Vail Village. So yes, check out Barbara's website for more details. But we're about ready to wrap up the show. We're going to check in with Ken Hovey just to say goodbye and see what it's looking like out there. Ken, I can see that the sun still hasn't crested over the mountains. You guys are still in the shadows, but look at people are getting ready to go a half hour before we're opening up at 9 a.m.
They are. The news of 5 new inches spreads quickly. 5 inches here at Beaver Creek, 3 over at Vail. As want to remind people, though, for accessing the lifts, although you see it running now, employees are going up, instructors, also ski patrol. The lifts actually open at 9 o'clock, close at 4. The thermometer at the base here of Centennial Chair number 6 says 15 degrees. However, if you are coming up skiing and riding today, it feels a little sharp out here. Be dressed warmly if you come up early. Tricia, I want to share this, though. What's it looking like down valley? You love it. You know what the dream of dog owners is you just go out and let your dog run free. So this is for fellow dog owners out there. This is Gypsum yesterday. Took my crew out for a walk out back where you can let your dogs off a leash, and that's what it looks like. So if you're wondering, did we get snow down in western Eagle County? We did, just a light dusting, nothing like what we've had up here. So be aware, roads are going to get slippery, and I have it on a good note, Tricia. I cannot name names, but I had someone stop by that said, hey, Ken, you guys should start hyping up the potential of a storm from the 25th through the 27th. I was like, yeah, you think it's coming? He's like, we've been talking about it, and it looks pretty promising that Christmas week we could get hammered and that we're going to, I'll be careful, and that someone's going to open up a little bit more additional terrain. So I'm just throwing it out there. We did get some good snow. We've got some additional snow. We have more in the forecast this week. And then if we get hit by that storm over Christmas, there's rumor that, more terrain could get open. They want to get more terrain open as quickly as possible. So let's see what happens.
All right. Well, it's great to have that news. 5 inches new at Beaver Creek, 3 over at Vail.
Tricia,
so, yes.
Hold on, Tricia.
Oh, what do we have? What do you have?
You got to do these moments because I know I can grab them. First chair, Fred's here. Hi, Fred.
Oh, hello, Fred. Fred, how's it going?
Fred, viewers, real quick. I have not been up. How is it? Honest thing, how is it? What's open? What's your favorite right now?
It's amazing right now. I'm mostly lapping the bottom of the mountain, but the Bombston skiers ride on Gold Dust. They're fantastic. Fool's Gold, you're doing a little bit of bushwhacking, but it's good.
There it is. I don't know of any better. I'll give you a high five so you can get started. That's first chair, Fred, right, everyone. How many days? How many days? How many days? Day 40.
Oh,
Fred.
hey, last time we saw him, it was day 33, which was about a week ago, so that would make sense.
Which was 7 days ago, exactly. Yeah,
oh, my gosh. He goes out there every day. Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for braving the elements. I can see the rosy cheeks and the nose. We got to get you inside. All right. And then Cameron, we're going to just say goodbye to Cameron as well. All right. Well, Cameron, I'm glad you got to warm up. I know it was getting a little chilly where you were doing your walk around shopping tour. Hey, a lot of good comments in the chat after your shopping tour. A lot of people were like, oh, okay, yeah, I haven't started my shopping yet. I haven't started my shopping yet. I need to take note as well. But we've got a lot of great places to go.
And hey, Tricia, I found the mittens here at the Gorsuch Ski Cafe, so I've got some shopping on my own to do.
Okay, yes. Ken said you're going to need mittens. A party for your fingers. Okay, well, thank you so much. We're going to see you tomorrow. We'll be here bright and early, 7:30 to 8:30. Don't forget, you can catch us later, anytime, on demand, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, as well as a podcast on Spotify. And we are live on Outside Television, 7:30 to about 8:37. That's what time it is right now. We'll see you tomorrow.